Hi, this is Yoga with Hannah. So, welcome. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, chair yoga. So, get yourself a chair, preferably with no sides, so it allows you to have more movement. So, let's get started. Take a big inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale. Palms together as you exhale and bring the palms to your heart. And let's set our intention for today's practice, whatever it may be. And remember, keep our outer thoughts away. Just think about your movement, the stretch, and your breathing. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to start with our necks. So we're going to go from top to bottom. So let's take it over to the right. We're just guiding our neck. Extend your left arm out. Take a few breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Good job. Now let's take it over to the left. So use your left arm to guide your neck over gently to the left. Extend that right arm out to the right. Breathe. Breathe into where you feel the stretch the most. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Good job. Now I want you to remember, as we're sitting in our chair, let's have our spine nice and tall. So no slumping, shoulders are back. Our back is nice and tall. So let's roll those shoulders back. Breathe. Now we're going to reverse. Bringing our shoulders forward. Good job. Okay, now we're going to take our arms out like a goal here, and we're going to squeeze as we exhale. Inhale here, exhale, squeeze back those shoulder blades. Inhale, rest. Exhale, squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release, squeeze. Good job. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, and down. Good job. Okay, I'm going to scoot up just a little bit. Feet are still going to stay flat on the ground. So I have room for my back for the cat-cow practice. Okay, so let's place your hands right here. Inhale, chest up, fill those lungs. Exhale, curl that back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, or waking that spine up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Back to the center. Good job. Okay, this next one, we're going to take our arms out to the side here, and we're going to move laterally. So inhale here, exhale. Keep your sitting bones on the chair and keep breathing at a nice pace. And back to the center, arms are down. Good job. Okay, now this next one, we're going to take our left leg out and our right leg. So we're still scooted up a bit. And make sure your knees are pointing the same way as your toes. So it's like a wide stretch here. And we're going to lift up as we hinge those hips. Exhale. Keep your sitting bones on the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push through those feet as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And back up. Hands down. Good job. Okay, now we're going to come over here on the left side. I'm going to take my right arm up for a nice side bend. Inhale and exhale over. You're leaning onto this left side. Take a few breaths. Make sure you're still in good form. Open up the elbow to the sky. Breathe through that stretch. One more inhale. And come down. Now this one is a little more extensive. You can stay up here and open your chest up, or you can come down here. I'm going to come down here, and I usually tuck my fingers in just a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And come on up. Good job. Okay, let's bring those feet in just for a minute. Adjust those hip flexors. Sometimes they get a little stiff there when they stay in one place for a bit. Now take them out again. Okay, you don't have to go so wide. You can come in or you can go wide, whichever is more comfortable for you, and you're still getting that stretch. Make sure your knees are pointing the same way as your toes. Okay, we're going to come down on the right side. Put the elbow here, and we're going to lift. Inhale up, exhale over. Open up the elbow to the sky. Breathe that stretch. One more inhale. And exhale back up. Good job. Now remember, same thing on this right side. You can stay here or you can come down here. Okay, so we're going to take a big breath in. Exhale up. Open up that chest. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. And come back up. Bring your legs in. And let's scoot back just a little bit so your back is touching the chin. Mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, release. And take a moment Inhale. And let's press back up. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take an extended side stretch here. This is called a gate pose. You're going to come out to the right, scoot over right here in the middle. Make sure you're stable. Both toes are pointed forward. And I'm going to lay my left hand right here on the side of the chair. Take a big inhale up and over to the left side. Breathe through that stretch. Reach out there with that hand. Breathe into where you feel it the most. One more inhale. Exhale. Back down. Good job. Now we're going to counteract that. Inhale with your left arm. Exhale over. A little more extensive, especially really gets that left side. Both toes are pointed forward. One more inhale. Exhale back down. Good job. Now let's go to this other side, left side. Extend that leg out. About in the middle of this chair here. Make sure it's nice and sturdy. Straight out with that leg. We're going to take a side bend from your left over to your right. Like you're reaching out. Breathe where you feel it stretching the most. One more inhale. And exhale down. Now we're going to counteract that side. Up with your right arm. Inhale. Exhale over. Nice deep stretch. Opening up to the sky. One more inhale. And exhale back down. Bring that leg in. Good job. Okay, so this next one it's great for sciatica. It's called a pigeon pose. So a seated pigeon pose. So I want to take my right leg over. So you can take it up here. And my hip is really tight. It always is. But you can take it up here, or you can take it down and cross your ankles, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take this up here. Back, nice and tall. Inhale, and we're going to hinge at those hips. Inhale here. Exhale, straight back. Don't curve it yet. You're going to feel that pull on this right side. Breathe. Keep your back nice and straight. Just go as low as you can without overextending. Back off just a little bit if it's pulling too much. We just want a nice stretch. Breathe. One more inhale here. And exhale. Back up. Good job. Now let's take this leg down. Scoot up just a little bit. We're going to extend it out on the heel there. Now this other leg, we'll take it out just a little bit, but we're going to place our hands here and we're going to hinge. So this is going to stretch out our hamstrings. So take a big inhale, nice and tall. Exhale. Just go until you feel that stretch. If it's too much, back up. Breathe into that stretch. One more inhale. push back up. Good job. Okay, now we're going to come back, scoot back just a little bit, going on to the left side. So recline pigeon pose again, or excuse me, seated pigeon pose again. So you can either start here and hinge forward, or here, or you can even extend out a little bit more right there. But I'm going to take it right here, and see my leg does go down just a little bit more right here. It's not as tight on this left side. Straight and tall. Inhale, hinge at your hips. Exhale. Nice and slow. Breathe. Breathe into where you feel a stretch the most here. Keep that back straight. If it's too much, back off. One more inhale. And exhale back up. Good job. Okay, now let's take this left foot out. We're going to scoot up just a little bit. Extend on the heel. Then we're going to come out a little bit with this right leg. Place your hands, interlace your fingers right here. And we're going to hinge forward. Start nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. From one side may be tighter than the other. Usually that's how it goes. We're not exactly symmetrical. Take a few breaths into that stretch. One more inhale. And exhale, push back up. Good job. Okay, now let's get seated back into our chair. Now we're going to work a little bit more on the hip flexors. We're going to take one side at a time. Let's take this right side, pull in, shoulders back. The left foot is flat on the floor, pushing through that foot. Just hold that knee to the chest. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Now we're going to extend it, okay? So you're leaning back nice and straight. You have to adjust between movements you can. So let's extend out and back. We're keeping that foot neutral. Out as you exhale, inhale down. Three more. Last one, we're going to hold it extended. Now flex that toe out and back. Need that flexation for mobility and our walking. Now let's circle inward, circle. Good. Feel that stretch. Now reverse, so we're circling outward. And down. Good job. Okay, now let's take our left side. We're going to extend, neutral, and out. So exhale, inhale. Three more. Last one. Hold it. Flex that toe. Doing good. One more. Back in now. Circle on the inside. Sometimes your right doesn't want to work as well as your left, or vice versa. Now reverse that circle. Get the blood flowing through those ankles. And back down. Good job. Okay, this next one, we're going to lift the top part of our leg, quads, up from the chair. Okay, so you're going to lift and extend, back down. Lift, extend, come in, down. You can hold the size of your chairs. Should be able to feel that in that quad. Three more. Last one. And down. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do the left side. So check your posture. Sit straight and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Hold on to that chair if it's stabilizing you. Last one, and down. Good job. Okay, let's take a big inhale here. You did a fantastic job. Exhale down. Inhale again. Exhale. Now, instead of Shavasana in the seated chair, we are going to do the mountain pose flow. Okay, we'll start with the palms forward. Inhale, you can close your eyes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, back down. And release those shoulders. Release that neck. And take a few breaths here, just resting, breathing, seeing how your body feels after your session, from head to toe, total body. Last one, inhale through your nostril. And exhale, lift up slowly. Place your hands on your knees, pressing all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. We're going to end this by taking a right hand over on your shoulder, left hand crossing over. We'll pull those shoulder blades apart as we do a cat. So take a big inhale here. Exhale, curl that back. Pull those shoulder blades. One deep inhale. And exhale, come back up. Exhale, palms together. Place to your heart. Thank yourself for coming today. You did a fantastic job. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like more of the chair videos or mat videos, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just let me know in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and like. Thanks. I'll see you next time.